What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome to another edition of the Weekly Protocol. I'm your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me always, Frank Ward and Cori. So welcome to this week's Protocol. We're going to continue the video game conversation we started last week and talk about the film adaptation and TV adaptations of our favorite video games later on in the show. First and foremost, though, we're going to jump into gaming news. Big one out there that happened in the week off before we got back here to film. Grand Theft Auto got delayed again. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto got delayed yet again.
Who would have guessed?
At this point, is it even news?
Who would have guessed?
It's
Like, it just, nobody cares until it comes out and be like, oh, hey, that came out, when did that come out?
I think the development could legally vote by the time it comes out. That's how long it's been. It's been kicked to November.
Of 2026?
Six.
Are we waiting for like another system, do you think? Because that's been like a
They've
conspiracy
missed
theory
4.
for a while.
They missed 5. Well, they're aiming for 5.
They're missing 5.
Yeah. But it came out on GTA 5 came out on 3.
They just know the server's not going to be able to handle it. Like
It's going to suck. That's what it's going to happen. This game has so much hype because of the long-ass delay. It's going to suck. It's already been 11, 12 years since they announced it, right? Maybe even longer? Well, I'm looking at our charity poster, and the theme for our 5th event was GTA 5.
Well, is that because
But
6 was supposed to be coming out?
No, well, it was because of the number 5. But that was from what, 2014?
Let's ask the knowledge
Oh,
box.
so it's got to at least be 2016 because I have the Challenger.
So low.
I don't know. What did you do with your damn mic? That's what happened.
It was all the way on the seat when I got here. I don't know what you were trying to record.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
I don't go over to your areas when it comes to the set.
What? Is it? No.
Did they announce it in 2009? Like Barack Obama just got into the office?
It says initial confirmation February 2022.
No.
That's what I said.
That's probably when they actually showed something of it.
Yeah, like I'm guessing that was the trailer release.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see Reddit. Reddit, you might want to keep going. This might
That's
take a
fair.
minute.
Other news, Hyrule Warriors dropped last Thursday, and if you saw it, I played some gameplay of it. Have any of you guys played the Hyrule Warriors part of the Legend of Zelda franchise?
No.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like the Legend of Zelda franchise. It's still got the same story, still like same lore, but it's more capture the flag-esque, where you button mash and run into an area, and you have to eliminate all the enemies in that area, and then you've captured that point, and then move on to the next one.
Okay.
So I played a little bit of it on our stream. I may play more of it tonight. Really depends. I'm leaning either. It's gonna be that or Pokemon. Because Pokemon's got DLC coming out soon, and I am rank C.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I
Getting
keep
close.
pushing.
Yeah, I would say go Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I still gotta finish Donkey Kong stuff like that. But other gaming news: Black Ops 7's dropping soon. Or did drop at this point by the time this airs, not 100% sure. I don't care about the Black Ops franchise. We talked about it a little bit last week. But the big news was GTA 6 getting delayed
Black
again.
Ops today. Oh, look at us all on our phones.
Well, the best I can find.
Professional streamers.
The best I can find for GTA 6 is pre-production started at 2018. So that means rumors might have started around like 2016, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Would be my guess.
That makes
If you want
sense.
to play that game.
Which makes sense because that's around the time we did our theme for the Game-a-thon was Grand Theft Auto. I just judge it by my Challenger being a 2015 and then it making the picture.
Look at you,
Yeah.
detective.
It's the only time I would know a year of a car because I own it.
So.
The other delay was Marvel 1943, which was following Captain America in World War II and Black Panther, but T'Challa's father, T'Chaka, as the Black Panther.
Video game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Rise of Hydra, but it got delayed again. They showed a little bit of the clips like 2 years ago, where Cap was fighting.
So we probably talked about it at some point.
It might have been in that weird area when we didn't have a show.
The Dark Ages.
Yeah, like we got Conan for a bit,
Dark
but
times.
we Conaned ourselves.
They don't even know
Chappelle.
that.
Yeah.
Chappelle yourself?
The higher
Well,
ups.
Sleeve.
we got pushed out
You're going
because
through
Jay
some
Leno
shit?
wanted a podcast, and next thing you know, we got moved to a different time slot. We didn't do something for a year. I got
Ratings
fat,
fell
I
off.
got less fat, and then boom, we have a new show.
And here we are.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the gaming news in a nutshell.
We're here.
The other news that's out there is just nothing really. The Fallout 10th anniversary is coming out, and it kind of coincides with the show dropping soon in December.
season 2?
Season 2, where they're actually moving to Vegas in that season. I don't know. Did you guys see season 1?
I didn't finish it.
God.
I started.
On brand.
I didn't. I didn't like it.
I started that's fair.
I didn't like the show. Seemed really dumb. I don't remember. Like, I was hot at the moment. If you got that review from me, then I could give you reasons why.
Mhm.
Now my peanut brain just goes, I don't like it, and that's all I remember.
That's it.
But I know
it was
I didn't
slow. I don't know too much about the Fallout lore.
Like it. Same.
I know.
And there's a lot of lore there because there's 5 factions,
Yeah.
and they tried to give airtime to all 5
I think.
and the ghoul.
I think from what I remember, and I guess this ties into our topic later, but like, it's the one and only show that I know of that, like, I think diehard Fallout fans said it was good,
Mhm.
and the people that didn't have a clue didn't like it. Because there was a lot going on that, like, a dummy, a normie,
Mhm.
normie like me, went, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
But the people with Fallout actually understood it, so, like, the stuff they didn't spoon feed you, they
Yeah.
loved.
Which is kind of
I went,
the problem with the multiverse saga too. Is we hooked the casual fans, now we go a little bit deeper, and then you went too deep, and people are, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, who is this character, America Chavez and Doctor Strange, that I should care about?
Yeah.
She's got a big role in the comics, but the comics have not been really popular in recent years. So, I don't know. Fallout 4 is dropping Stranger Things. There was some drama there. Apparently, David Arbor, which I totally do not believe, because I've met the man. We're now best friends. My kids loved him. Yeah, there's pictures out there of my kids meeting him, them yelling thunderbolts at each other. It was fantastic. But he had beef with Millie Bobby. What the fuck's her name?
Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Bobby Mommy
Millie Bobby Brown?
Bobby and Millie Brown.
Well, Billy Bob.
Bobbity boop?
Name their bomb.
Yeah, Billy Bob.
Bobby Brown? Millie Bob?
Filed a harassment complaint
Millie
against him.
Bob?
What?
Yeah, but not sexual. It was just bullying.
Glad we at least cleared that up.
Well, that's what it was terrifying me, because like Hopper was her dad in the fucking show, and it's like, oh, that's a little awkward. And then it turns out it was like a bullying thing, and then they also went on to say at the red carpet premiere that it was kind of over exaggerated. I don't know. Man is awesome, and when we met him, he was nothing but kind.
I mean, I know people are people. But, like, okay, they've been doing the series now for, like, what, a decade?
Yeah.
Since when they started and
They've
stuff?
put out 20 episodes, but a decade.
Yeah, and, like, all of a sudden he just decided to be an asshole? You know what I mean? Like,
well, the timing for
People
season
change.
5... Well, the
That's
timing
why I
of
said
season
people,
5,
people. I
he
get
was
that.
getting
People
divorced.
change.
He was getting divorced. I think he was also running with the Marvel stuff at the
That
same
might
time,
have been
too.
stress.
I feel like there's probably a lot going on. Because I always thought it was weird. Did you ever watch The Goldbergs? Well, you watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
Yes.
Jeff Garland.
Yeah, know him, heard of him.
Yeah, he got complaints for bullying on the set of The Goldbergs. By, like, inappropriate jokes, stuff like that. And it's like, well, how does this guy have problems there but not over at Curb? Granted, Curb's a different
I don't think you can bully
ensemble.
Larry David.
Yeah, all the ensemble's older than him.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to Goldberg's, all the ensemble is younger than him.
Bullying is such a strong word. I think people throw around a little too much. Like,
Yeah, well, so a couple takeaways I've learned is, one, we will never make it in Hollywood.
Oh, no.
Unless it's us. Like, if
Yeah.
we stay us, then we're fine. But, like...
Oh, we totally have to Adam Sandler this shit.
If the viewers saw what even our chat is between the three of us, the things we say to people, we'd be canceled immediately.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Just people.
it's fair, you know.
Not-
Show
not-
up on.
Are you inviting the
not
hackers
singling out
to
anybody.
break into the
No,
group
there's
chat?
nothing of value there. And, we've said worse
Or
on
the-
camera.
Or I was going to say, or the tapes that I know you're hiding
That
somewhere.
is also true.
I mean,
Fuck
other
off.
news, we're on TikTok now, and I'm pretty sure our second or third video was about us talking ice. That had nothing to do
And squirrel murders.
with, the crazy thing is,
PETA will
Go on.
come.
No,
PETA will
you
come for you.
the all the TikToks I've put out
PETA
so
will come
far,
for you, Cheever.
I pull them from protocols, and they have nothing to do with said protocol we're talking about, but they are usually the funnier bits on the show.
I'm going to take credit
That's
for
what
it.
we do.
That's
Well,
fair.
no.
No, I mean,
don't think it was
the
me.
squirrel one had
Right.
nothing to do,
Right.
like, we will never get there.
Speaking of, update. I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know if I
dear.
updated the show. No. It's not Cheever this time.
Who,
No!
but
Who
this-
else is killing squirrels?
The dog.
Oh, that's fine.
She has finally earned.
That's natural
She's finally
selection.
earned her keep. So I'll try to make this
Oh.
really short because now I got to tell the story.
That's fair.
So I went to take her out
Squirrels
for the
like
morning
that
walk.
too.
I have a cage set up again for the squirrels.
We're going to eventually get flagged.
No, maybe.
Yeah,
But anyway,
this is
so-
the third time you brought up murder.
Friend of story
Of squirrels. Real squirrels. So, squirrel in cage. Dog's like, what the fuck is it? Starts going after her like, yo, bro, no. Like, this ain't a fair fight. Like, they're in the cage. You can't fuck up the cage. No. So I wrangle her away. We go for a little walk. And then I throw her back inside because she still wants to go after the squirrel. Throw her inside. I'm like, all right, squirrel, we're going on a road trip. take the squirrel on a trip, take it down.
Oh, so you got more humane after the drowning incident.
Well, okay, I did like for a bit
Did
go
you
back
feel
and forth of
guilty?
like, yeah. Well, it was like, do I also drown it? But then like the dog's got to be involved. Do I not? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take it to a
Why
park.
is drowning the
I will
method?
choke you.
I don't have a gun.
I will choke you out.
Why is that
What do you want me to? You want
why
me to
is that
stab?
the second method?
Why do you have to kill it?
Because it needs
that
to
I
get the
don't care.
fuck out of my house.
I don't care about that.
Yeah. Well, how would you murder it?
Poison.
No.
You have
why?
poison laying around? What do you just?
Yeah,
bleach?
it's under the shed. I no longer
Why?
have squirrels around the area.
Why do you have to kill the squirrels? Why can't you just
Because they
relocate them?
fuck with
Beca-
shit.
Relocate them.
They're bad tenants. Okay, so that happened and they're back. So what's the permanent solution? Death. But still to your point, what I did, I relocated them. I pulled my own ice service and deported it down to by like the liquor
You're
store.
illegal alien squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Told them to skedaddle. Anyway, so I come back, put the cage back down, throw some more seed in there, go about my day. Afternoon walk time for the dog.
I feel like at this point they deserve to die if they keep falling for the same trap.
Well, I
Because
keep,
you said
Wait,
throw more
different
seed in there again.
squirrels.
yeah. Well, I keep changing the food up. Too,
Oh,
because
okay.
like there was first time I used peanut butter, they eventually caught on.
Okay.
And stopped going after the peanut butter, so I had to
Oh,
switch.
You're gonna
you're
get dogs.
you're
Sunflower
killing stuff
seeds.
with
And
intelligence.
then eventually they stopped eating sunflower seeds, so then I got walnuts.
Yeah.
Because walnuts are just falling from trees.
What
It's
if-
free bait?
Just throwing this out there as a hypothetical. What about the next one you kill? If you put their head on a pike, just to signal to the other ones, like, you come here,
The
this
dog
is
will
you.
probably eat it. I
Send
actually
a message to their
well,
friends.
yeah, I
I've
Googled-
seen Game of Thrones.
I googled if you hang a dead squirrel, will it deter squirrels? And Google's like, nah.
Oh,
So, somebody tried it.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh my god.
Anyway, second walk time comes out. Dog's going back towards the cage again. I'm like, y'all, it's gone. Like, not really paying attention to the fact, nope, there's a new squirrel in that cage.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. Now we're past the point of no return because she like got to the cage.
She's in the
And-
cage herself?
Well, no, it's tiny,
Okay.
tiny cage. It's a squirrel-sized cage.
So, like Jurassic Park tearing apart?
Yeah,
A
like
cage?
trying to go at it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like get her away from it without knocking it over, because if I knock it over, it's very easily like the thing will fall off and the squirrel gets out. And I'm like, well then, that I lose.
Yeah.
So, and in a way, I'm kind of guilty in this scenario. I'm just gonna put my guilt out there now. So anyway, so she did. She tipped it. The thing came off, trap open. The squirrel ran out. I'm like, you know what? Here we go. Animal time. I let go of the leash. Like, if you catch it, it's yours. She chased it. It ran under the car, ducked back around, and then it tried to climb up the side of my house, to the point of it fucked up, and she got it. Ow. And did the dog stuff, just shake it around, throw it on the ground, nom it a bit. I'm like, okay, well, it's dead now. Now I can't let you eat this dog because, like, I don't know what's inside of a squirrel.
Yeah.
And I know it's like animal
Nothing good.
nature, and yes, I guess like if she killed it, she should eat it for the sake of animal spirit or some bullshit.
No.
But I don't want my dog getting sick. I
I
can't
think
afford
that's
to bet
a human thing, but go on.
Maybe. So anyway, I pulled her away from that squirrel, and then I realized there's another squirrel in the cage. There was two. They went the buddy system.
No.
How did you guys see that there was two the first time?
That
There was a
poor-
lot going on.
Okay, that's
All
fair.
right, like,
All right, sir.
My detective skills, like I wasn't really paying attention.
Fair.
If you haven't
Fair.
caught on, like
Okay,
the dog was
no,
just doing its shit. Anyway, so second squirrel runs out. I'm like, well, good luck again.
Yeah.
Chase, catch, grab, kill. Huh. Well, good job, dog. I guess like that solved part of the problem. But now again, I can't let you eat it, so I had to wrangle her off, throw her back inside, grab some gloves and a trash bag. Well, actually, I had these remnants back when we could have shopping bag. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember Target?
Those plastic things?
Yeah,
They
the-
still float around the state of Pennsylvania. If you're lucky, you can catch one and bring it home.
Right, as a souvenir.
Yeah.
I still had some of those because back in the day when you collected them, like
Yeah.
I probably had 1,000.
I
But yeah,
got one from a deli today in Camden. They put it in a plastic bag for me. I said, ooh.
I think they're
Report.
slowly making their way back into
They
Jersey
just don't give a
system.
shit. I was in a deli in Camden.
Can we get their name and address? We'll dox them on the street.
No, you're about to get doxxed for all the squirrel brutality.
I don't
that's happening.
understand. Like, there's such like Wawa for their
Animal
soup
cruelty.
soup bags. Like,
About to kick
if you
you
get a
in the nuts
burrito,
with
if you get a
cheese.
bowl,
Their
put it in a bag.
stupid fucking cloth bags make no sense.
Well, that too. But anyway,
Because
so,
I never remember to bring one in.
Environmental protocol.
no, there's a whole study about how like these reusable bags are actually worse for the environment because everybody forgets them. Everybody just anyway. That's a whole different protocol. So 2 squirrels dead.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good job, dog. I take her. We actually
Two
finished the walk.
squirrels dead. Wait, you let the other one out?
No, dead.
The other one
Did you-
chose didn't.
Look, if you didn't follow, I can't help.
The other one watched the show and chose to fight for its life too.
So, very next day, coming back from the walk, she always has to scope that corner out now because it's like by the driveway, so she can go scope it out.
remembers.
Meals.
She's like,
Yeah.
Well, one, she was really upset because she like knew there was a dead squirrel there and wanted to know where her dinner went. Like she was very distraught of like I left a body. Where is it?
Yeah.
Had to talk her off that cliff. Like it's gone. Here's
Okay.
here's a treat. Anyway,
Okay.
we're hooking around that corner, And there's a squirrel on the ground.
Alive?
Alive. And I assume a new one, unless we got Pet Cemetery.
Did this one have like a utility belt ready to fight?
Well, a couple things. I didn't check the bags to see if the dead squirrels were still dead.
Okay.
So I can't confirm nor deny that. I assume so.
You would be terrible for the mob, but go on.
Yeah, I didn't cinder block them. I just kind of threw it in the trash. Anyway, the one ready for a fight, not really, because he was extra dumb. So he ran over to the neighbor's yard. I'm like, you escaped. Good job, buddy. Yeah. He hooks around through the fence, tries to get up the house again. The same thing that got the other two. Like, he wasn't taking notes.
Yeah, he wasn't there for the event. Yeah.
So same deal. He jumps on the house, dog catches, kill. And this time she's like, I know you're going to try to get me away from him, so now we have a game to play.
So she killed it and then took off.
Tried to.
Okay.
She didn't get
gobble him up?
No, but because she couldn't quite figure it out, because it's like
a living thing.
Well, it was, but I guess they're squishier.
It's not the kibble that he's used to.
I assume they're squishier than all the other things that she chews on.
Well, yeah, it's like going from granola to runny eggs.
Right, you're just not sure. Like, she gets confused with blueberries because of the texture.
Yeah. So your dog's autistic.
The skin.
Very.
Dog's autistic. I love it.
It always takes her like 2 blueberries to figure out, like, I know how to eat this and like it.
Okay.
But anyway, so she's killed 3 now, and there's still 1 up there because I hear it. So I will keep you updated on who gets the next kill.
Oh my God! Just don't drown it. Don't do anything inhumane. It's fucked up.
Is allowing the dog to kill it humane? I mean, they died quick.
It's better than what Cheever did. That was just fucked.
Yeah, Cheever.
Don't stoop to that level,
needs
Frank.
help.
Don't disappoint me.
Well, he set the bar pretty low.
Okay, well, don't fucking do that shit.
But anyway, that's the squirrel update for me and my squirrel battles.
Fantastic. On the back half of this episode, we'll be talking about not squirrel murders and talking about film adaptations, TV adaptations of the video games, kind of continue the conversation we had last week. So enjoy all that bits inside the center of this episode that are not squirrels, and we'll see you on the other side.
Should I wear a squirrel outfit?
No.
I'm not a murderer. I was innocent.
What I do like...
I was an enabler. I let the dog go so she could, but I didn't think it was... like I thought...
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. There's no crying in baseball!
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Why so serious?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I love you.
I know.
Here's Johnny!
Join Trisha Bell every other Friday as she discusses movies on 4 Real Combos.
Are you a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies? Want to hear local takes from fellow fans?
Never a doubt, baby. Never a doubt. I knew they were going to be where they're at right now. I knew they're coming in. I'm pretty sure we did talk about how they were taking over the Braves this year.
Well, check out the Jersey Fanatics.
Yeah, if you're sort of fit, go into the center field and just talk to the security guard and see if he can pull you down.
Tyler, Eric, and the Dace Man break down all things Philadelphia Phillies from a South Jersey perspective.
I have a whole theory. I know I told you guys, but I think for every pitch tomorrow, we should just boo him. Every single pitch.
Available wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Tired of the same old routine, cleanup, laundry, day after day? Have no time for yourself? Okay. Who wants to hear all that? Come with me. After you become a parent, it's hard to get back in the gym and get yourself into a routine that works not just for you, but for your spouse and for your kids. It's tough, I know. But you know what? It's not that hard when you got somebody like me that is there to help you out, to get you that routine that you need, work with you every single day, and get you back that body that you want. So quit complaining. Stop going on about your mom pouch and your dad bod. Get into the DMs and let's get started together. I'm here for you.
Start your fitness journey today at kavavitality.com. After years of hosting multiple podcasts and talking to others, every other Friday, the Dace Man does his own podcast and unlocks his own mind with a Dace-tacular mind. Tune in every other Friday as he discusses whatever topic he wants to talk about. Welcome back from the break. We're here on the Weekly Protocol, and we're going to be talking video games to TV and movie adaptations. So last week we delved into it a little bit, talking about some things like Resident Evil. I think we talked about Last of Us a bit. Basically just talking about how the adaptations done. Now, on the Weekly Protocol in our first season, we did talk about books to film adaptation. Lovely conversation.
If you watch that, you deserve almost anything you want if you made it all the way through that. I'm just being honest, like if you did.
We'll try to do a little bit better this time around talking about video games, but basically because we started jumping into it and realized we had a decent size of information and plethora to pull from about how to do it right, how to do it wrong, and just like what's our favorite. So,
oh God.
We know what his least favorite is. But like, talking about video game adaptations, first and foremost, is it better to go the TV route for TV shows or try to do a movie?
I just remembered I have more least favorites. I think it depends on the game.
Grouchy fuck. Go ahead.
I am a miserable fuck. That should be my new. I should have a spin-off series just called Miserable Frank.
We can't have three
Frustrated
of them.
Frank?
That's fine. The alliteration.
I had an original pitch for what we could do instead of this, which was like why I don't remember the.
We have a logo.
Yeah. But
am I the asshole?
It was just basically going to be us shitting on everything ever because between the two of us, we hate everything in existence.
Yeah.
Because odds are if I like it, you hate it.
Yeah.
If you like it, I hate it. So
yeah.
It works.
I don't think like you hate what I like. You just don't pay. It doesn't exist to you.
But
I'm
what was the
just here
question?
to talk shit and not pay the fuck attention.
I think it depends on the game and the storyline behind the game. Like there's certain things like.
Well, we'll kick off with this conversation first. There's a Legend of Zelda movie coming out.
Yeah.
Like it depends on how big the game is. Like if it should be
Legend
a
of
TV
Zelda
series, okay, Zelda, you could do either.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, it depends on the game, like Corey said.
How big the game is.
I wish I would have. Wish I would have thought of that.
Depending on the game is general. Depending on how big the game is, how long is the
right.
game.
You nailed my point better than I did. I'll give you props on that.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or.
He was and then wasn't is where I
right.
went.
That was genuine. Thank you. See.
I get you.
I still can't tell.
He secretly hates me.
So yeah,
okay.
I think. Well, I don't know because Zelda's.
So the problem with Zelda is there's 3 different timelines.
That's what I was just gonna say.
There's the one where like he wins. There's the one where he's dead. There's the one that's not even anything to do with the other 2.
So you could do 3 different shows.
Of why it sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Legend of Zelda?
I just figured that was the play.
No, that's right.
But 3 different shows. Yeah, so that could be a TV series. I think
or
that
3
could
different
work for a TV
movies.
series.
Well, so how do you think they're going to handle the movie? Do you think they just go after the Ocarina of Time, which is kind of like the common story that has been probably the most consistent storyline through the? I'm a loosely based fan.
I was gonna say that's probably the best.
That's the catch-all
money
fan, right?
Yeah, money grab, or
Well, the bigger conversation, Link's never talked. So Zelda's moved into a realm where they are talking now, but still every character talks except for Link.
He was mute?
He just goes the yeah and all that bullshit, like the random noises he makes.
Like he never had a dialogue screen in the early games or anything?
Well, even in the early games, they all just kept making the stupid, like, here's like the 10 sound bites we'll cycle through. Now, when they moved into these, like, Breath of the Wild and stuff like that, every character talks, but he just listens.
If there is some, like, hero or something coming through, and everybody's just talking to him, as they just sit there and stare at everybody, like an autistic kid?
That's
just
Link.
To work that
That's
back in.
Link.
And, like, that's just, everybody's like, oh, that's normal.
That's why it's not Legend of Link.
It just seems so rude. I hope he doesn't talk in the series.
Well, that's going to be the weird thing, because he's going to have a voice now, because they did cast him.
No, just a ha! Yeah.
Oh,
They need to tickle all the nostalgia for anything like that to win.
If there's a Navi, and Navi says anything more than just listen, I'm going to be severely disappointed with this show.
Yeah, I assume they'll have to do a lot. See, so that's where you get into the fan service aspect of things. Like, what market are they going after? I feel like that's what they always get as a big movie exec that I am.
So it's
let me tell you how to break into the movie industry.
It's weird. It's twofold. You want the fan service because if you don't fan service Legend of Zelda, how is it not Game of Thrones? How is it not of that medieval type TV show? There's a Robin Hood show right now.
I was going to assume less incest.
Well,
murders.
But like, I'm watching Robin Hood on MGM Plus. This is kind of a segue, but kind of the same point. Where Sean Bean's in it.
Yeah.
He's the sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
He lives in a castle.
Uh-huh.
How is this not Game of Thrones? He was in Game of Thrones. He lived in a castle.
Or how's
I'm
it,
assuming he's going to live in Robin Hood, but it's Sean Bean.
how's it just not Monty Python?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's just go the whole way. Anything medieval's Monty Python.
No, I agree. But like, how do you, if you don't follow the lore of Legend of Zelda, how does it just not get mixed into the fray of this is just a medieval show?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that's kind of the you got to follow the storyline that was already created and not just make your own with characters that you're calling Zelda or Link and Zelda and stuff. And Ganon, is that the other guy?
Ganondorf. I don't know what he gets his name changed
Yeah.
several times based on whatever fucking timeline he's in.
I actually only played one Zelda game, and it was one for the Wii because Alan bought it, and I just had a lot of.
Which I think is the dead storyline, like the Majora's Mask
That
all the
would
way to
make sense.
Twilight Princess and stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you have to follow the storyline and see, and then there's the wiggle room because like part of my issue with Last of Us is that it was basically shot for a lot of stuff, and then the stuff they did change was like, why the fuck did you choose to change that?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like had they changed nothing, I still would have been like, well, I just played the game, so this was a waste of time.
It's fair.
They need a healthy balance.
So case in point, I am impossible.
I complained about Ratchet and Clank last week when we talked about it because I streamed it and I got flagged by Sony because the cutscenes were literally the goddamn movie.
Mm-hmm.
You just peppered in gameplay in between to get to the next cutscene. So I do think there is that healthy balance, but at the same time, let's look at concepts like Minecraft, Battleship.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah, they did that.
Easter eggs. Like, if you lay out a different storyline to kind of give the fans more than just, like, reliving the game by watching it, do a different story, but throw Easter eggs in there, kind of like how they did in the Sonic movies. Like, it was a different storyline, but they had all kinds of Easter eggs and different things like that. And then there was, like, their origin stories were pretty similar.
Stretched.
Yeah.
The issue I take with the Sonic story, it catered to two generations. There's our generation's used to the side scroller and has like minimal backstory. Your backstory for the side scroller is whatever the 90s cartoon is you watched.
Yeah.
So you were expecting Grounder and Scratch, and you were expecting Princess Sally and shit like that. So our generation grew up with Princess Sally because of that cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
The newer generation has Amy.
Yeah.
Amy made an appearance in Sonic 3 with Metal Sonic, which is now blowing my mind because Metal Sonic was one of his first fucking villains.
The final boss in the original or the second game.
So like the continuity's out of sync there, but they're not bad movies.
Yeah, they're good.
I enjoyed the movie. Well, I also really enjoyed Ben Schwartz as a.
He does help tremendously. So as the curmudgeon of the group right now, I will say actually I do like the Sonic movies. They're playful. They don't take themselves too seriously.
They throw in the nice nods of like here's the soundtrack to Green Hill Valley.
Yeah, and it was also just well done of like just pull him out of the video game world and like that way you have an excuse to just do other things versus like inside the universe of you know what I mean. Like if they took Link and just pulled him into Manhattan, it'd be a totally different vibe of a movie, but maybe that would work out. But I don't know.
Well, because the generational gap with Sonic 2 is eventually after he got out of like the side-scrolling universe, which was just like here are the different, I guess, cities on Morbius or whatever. The Morbius was the planet that he was from. The later games had him interacting with humans and had him in the real world and had him on like an Earth.
Oh really?
Yeah, like the Sonic Heroes, Sonic DX, all that stuff. It took him out of the whole of for whatever reason there's one fucking human on this planet, Dr. Eggman, and then all these creatures into Dr. Eggman's on Earth and all these creatures are now on Earth type thing. So it kind of hybrided well with it, give the nostalgia hat tip to us.
Okay.
While I guess still appeasing the younger generation, which is, I'm saying younger generation. I'm talking about like maybe 9 years younger than us, 10 years younger than us.
I still call them the kids.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. The kids.
But in the sandbox world of like Minecraft, Battleship, I think they're making there's a couple other ones that were Hasbro's just trying to make all their fucking board games into movies.
I haven't seen Battleship. Have you? Did you actually
It's a war movie.
But do they have giant red pegs falling from the sky?
No idea. Rihanna's in it, so I didn't tune in.
Oh, that's not a selling point?
No.
I didn't know Riri was in it.
She is.
Oh, I might watch it now.
Okay.
But if they don't have giant pegs falling from the sky, they totally missed.
If nobody's yelling out coordinates on the ocean like it's a bingo card, what are you doing with your life?
They probably did it once, like B7, and everybody like chuckled in the audience.
The fucking enemy goes, miss! But like Minecraft, let's stick with Minecraft then, because Battleship is a huge fucking stretch. But
Yeah.
Minecraft,
I feel like Minecraft is a stretch too.
there is kind of a story to it, though, isn't there?
Yeah, well, yeah, no. If you
Is
want to
there a story?
if you want to get balls deep into the lore
Steve.
of Minecraft,
Steve has a story.
there is definitely a lore of Minecraft.
But also, is that Steve's story? Fans started making it, and then
I mean, yes.
what was Dan called? Bojangles.
Yeah. He's the, I think, quote unquote lead developer. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true.
they basically went, all right, well, let's kind of work off of that in a way.
That's not the Bojangles I know.
I'm sure the chicken place, or do they have chicken?
Yeah,
That's not the one I was
chicken.
thinking about either. But yeah, Bojangles fucking biscuits are banging.
See?
The ham.
Okay, not the chicken, but the biscuits. My bad.
The ham.
I mean, it's
biscuit.
Popeyes.
Biscuit girl over
I
here.
don't know a chicken place that makes good chicken, but they always make good biscuits.
I prefer KFC.
This is going down a rabbit hole.
It is. I
I'm
forgot where I was
talking
going.
about Bojangles and music.
Well,
Damn it, I got derailed. No.
The lore of Minecraft.
Yes. So I bet it kind of like it was a little give and take on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fans started coming up with a lore from this sandbox game that didn't have lore.
Yeah, it was like, this is Legos on a computer.
Like fucking Game Theory, MatPat came out, made a fucking lore video, and then I'm sure Mojang saw it and was like, well, some of that stuff you said made sense, and like
They didn't go well. They went, okay, yeah.
And then probably started sprinkling more shit in and like started tickling the taint of the lore.
But you didn't see the movie. Did you see the Minecraft movie?
No.
Okay, so
I
maybe
have
it
no
was
interest
just
in
me.
Minecraft.
I have kids, so I took. Yeah,
Right.
I took the
Yeah,
kid
that's
to
your
it.
excuse now.
I actually it'd be better, like I have kids. I didn't take
Yeah,
them to the
okay.
movie, but I
Yeah.
have them.
It justified the pain to go see it, because realistically, my movie viewing experience at the theaters has just turned into Marvel and Marvel only.
Is Movie Pass trying to make a comeback? I keep getting I get
keep
emails
trying.
from them now. I'm like, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, like how are you standing? Like, are you asking me for money because this is how you survive, or like
Some guy named Stacy keeps
Yeah,
emailing
yeah.
me. Tell
I
me
have-
how they're killing it.
I have debts. I know you used to use the hell out of this.
They may come back.
Yeah. But I took him to see it, and I guess because I went in with a very low friggin' bar, I thought it was really good. And having played Minecraft and streamed Minecraft as long as we have on this channel, and we are youthful streamers when it comes to the world of Minecraft. Not physically, just, in terms of...
I'm youthful. I have a glow.
The sandbox was around for about 10 years before we actually stepped into it.
Oh yeah, we were way late on the game.
As we are and everything. We're on TikTok now.
We'll probably start Roblox soon.
Fuck no. That's
No.
one thing I'll never get into. Said the guy who said that about Minecraft. But I don't know if it was because it was Jack Black, Jason Momoa. What's that? Is it Danielle Harris? Is her name? The chick from Orange Is the New Black. She's also in Peacemaker.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I might know if I saw it.
it was a good cast.
I'm so bad with names like that. But I
What's
know
her
exactly
face
what
was in it too. I keep wanting to say Jennifer Tilly, but it's not Jennifer Tilly. It's Stifler's mom. I can't think of her fucking name right now.
I know her name too.
But Jennifer Tilly's sticking in my head, which is not the
No.
person who played Stifler's mom. She's in it.
Voice.
The interesting note about that, Matt Berry was originally supposed to play Steve, which would have been... I probably would have went in with a higher bar and then been disappointed, because Matt Berry's the fucking man. You know who Matt Berry is?
Tell by my blank stare.
Well, the really British guy in What We Do in the Shadows.
Danielle Brooks.
Danielle Brooks is her name.
And then Stifler's
Which
mom.
which guy is he in?
He's the one who talks with that, like, really...
Okay, I think I know the
Jennifer
guy.
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge, that's the name. He also, there's a bunch of skits that he did. Like, there was one skit that was hilarious where he would just go to try to pick up women, and the moment they would reject him, like, punt their dog or throw their fish tank on the ground. Like, Matt Berry's phenomenal.
Okay.
It would have rose the bar really high for me. I don't know if it was just because the cast made it work.
Probably a little bit of that.
Because I think the cast, even though it's not a video game, made Jumanji work.
I was actually just gonna say
Yeah.
that because like, well, I mean, to kind of they made it a video game in the movie,
in the movie to
Yeah.
bring it up to speed, and it was well, I think the whole concept of Jumanji was a movie first, then it turned into all that stuff,
It was
right?
a cool
I'm
adaptation.
90% sure it was the movie first, and then
Yeah.
the board game. Unless the board game was so niche that like nobody heard of
It
it.
was
I'm pretty sure.
definitely the movie.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm
Fact check
90% sure. Yeah, and the
Let's
board
see.
game itself fucking sucked. It was
Yeah.
it was a dumb fucking board game.
Yeah, but I mean, like sometimes the cast elevates the movie.
But the point was, yeah, to agree with you, yeah, Jumanji itself, especially the or the new ones. The second one
The Rock.
more so, but yeah, like they weren't that great. But you're right. The cast made it work.
The Rock and the Kevin Hart dynamic, which is money, it might have run its course by now, but and Jack Black being a girl. Finding like Jack Black just can't miss.
It was a book first.
A
then
book?
It was
well, I guess that
a
makes
film,
sense.
and then it was a game.
Yeah. So, but to your point, cast makes a very big deal.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just over my.
Which is weird because one of the worst video game movies I can think of is Doom, which also had The Rock.
Oh, see.
Yeah, I'm going to keep bringing it up because it's such a bad fucking movie.
Yeah, I forgot.
But then you also look at other cult classic bad movies, and we brought this up last week: Street Fighter, Mario Bros, the
Mario Bros.
hardcore one.
Yeah. Make him shitty.
The original Mortal Kombat's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corny as hell.
Yeah, well, it's just it's because you're from the 90s.
Yeah,
that's all it
everything's
is.
corny as
This
hell.
shit happened in the 90s. You grew up with it because it was $5. Like, that's the $5 bin back then that your parents went, hey, you play this game, you'll like this movie. And then you just kept watching that movie because it was the only movie you had.
Maybe that's why I hate everything now, because back in the night, everything was shit. And we loved it for the shit it was. Like, we just, everything sucked.
But you weren't exposed to things that were good.
Right. And
you were like, no, you're going to enjoy Johnny Cage getting killed within the first 2 minutes of the sequel.
Because he did the split punch, and you're like,
That
that's
was
all
a
I needed.
spoiler.
That is all I
Spoiler.
needed.
And then you're never, as a kid, going to notice we changed Raiden on you.
Yeah. But yeah, now things are just too good. So it's like, well, if you want to take yourself so seriously, I just hate you.
Yeah, well, did you like the new Mortal Kombat?
Actually, I did. I thought the new
The new one looks even better with Carl Urban being Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So we went down to Disney on Ice last Friday, and I kept telling you that's why we didn't do Borderlands. For whatever reason, their IMAX thing kept saying that, hey, Mortal Kombat opens this weekend. It doesn't. It doesn't open until next May. It got delayed. But they were running the goddamn trailer, like, outside and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't even remember seeing this trailer. Like, it looks good.
Yeah, I bet it's good.
But that's just me. We'll be back in a year to tell you how bad it was.
Well, shit on it then. We'll forget this happy. You'll pull this up as evidence.
Yeah.
And like, you said you're going to like it.
But
we'll see if we even watch it, you and me.
when it comes to TV, so we've talked a lot about movie adaptations, but when it comes to TV adaptations, we know you don't like The Last of Us. There was a Resident Evil show on Netflix I didn't see. I'm trying to... Halo. Did anyone watch Halo?
No. I didn't play Halo, so I didn't have any...
I didn't play it. I liked the show. I heard people that liked the show or liked the game didn't like the show, and that Gibby is my source.
Yeah.
Basically, where the show got canceled is where it was getting into the game.
I definitely think, for all of these things, and even books to film.
Yeah.
Just generally, if you knew the source material, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be let down with the film or movie
The Walking Dead
adaptation. Like, no matter what, that's when you're going to lose. But if you had no idea the source material, and this is the first time, just like the live-action Disney movies, if you knew the original ones, and then you watch the live-action, you're like, wow, this is total shit. But to the little kids that have no previous knowledge, they're like, oh, this is fine. And then they probably watch our cartoons and be like, oh, this is shit.
The real test for Disney is going to be, hey, we made Moana 5 years ago. We're going to do a live-action Moana now.
To see where that
to see how that fucking does, because you're shot for shot. And you use the same actor.
All these little kids aren't watching the original Disney stuff. You got Disney parents, like our generation, or the parents that are showing all the old stuff, so they get exposed to that.
Yeah.
Not all of
yes
them.
and no.
I think a lot of
So
them.
I let them to their own free will.
Yeah. You didn't like sit down and force them to watch Aladdin?
The weird, and that's my favorite. So
Okay,
like,
that's why I picked
They
Aladdin,
haven't
like,
watched Aladdin.
they haven't. They haven't watched
What?
the old. I
Why?
don't force because they're moths. They just go to wherever they want to go, and I don't have any control over them. But Jimmy somehow ended up. I don't know if you remember this cartoon. We got that box where we kind of like do everything legally, and he ended up on 1990s Garfield cartoons.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, he's like, have you seen this? I'm like, yeah.
Have you seen this?
Did you not notice the aspect ratio of what you're watching? I clearly have seen this. He's like, it's so good. I'm like, it's
so
not.
cute.
It's really not.
Garfield's
But like,
great.
hey, when you're being force-fed Bill Murray as fucking Garfield, and it's that weird fucking their CGI adaptation of it. Yeah, I get why you see this as better.
Yeah.
But it was like it was Garfield and Friends. So it had those other side stories too. He's like, well, who's this chick? And I'm like, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
Garfield's
don't
the only
remember.
one that sticks out.
Yeah.
I do remember this series because there was the one chicken that just didn't fully hatch in the episode and had just legs and the eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember that character. I don't know the name. I don't remember the point. but like there was a farm that they would occasionally visit in the episodes. But I don't know where I was going with that point.
That they appreciate the old stuff too?
They
or
do.
We just had really good stuff.
They do.
Even though Garfield's such a weird.
I love Garfield.
I mean,
I
yeah,
was a
it's
Garfield
just-
kid for sure.
Oh, I remember
hell
the
of a
Garfield
pull.
Christmas special. Like that, like back then, Christmas specials mattered because like if you had a favorite cartoon, they made a Christmas episode.
Yeah, but that's also still, if you want to go into age, that's just, we didn't have DVRs, and so it's just, that's what was on the, like, your family was around, you're watching one fucking show, and everybody watched.
But like they don't, I don't think they do that as much now. Or like when they do air their Christmas specials, it's in July. Like they don't. You knew you were getting a Christmas special in December from these things, and now CBS just airs them until you get sick of them.
Yeah.
But it's just the nostalgia factor to look at like games transitioning over to films and stuff like that. Any other
movies they made a video game out
of? No, not that I can think of.
Like, did it go the other way?
I'm
Well,
sure
like
it
Power
has.
Rangers.
Actually, all of it did. There was that whole run in the 90s where anytime a movie came out, there was a corresponding game with it. It could have been shit. Fuck, McDonald's had a corresponding game with McKids that I forced us to play every once in a while at the Game-a-thon, which is just a shitty rip-off of Mario. Yeah, there's that. There's a Nightmare on Elm Street game. They're all full 8-bits. But, you know, so I mean, that could be a whole nother conversation in and of itself. Were there any successful movies that turned to games?
E.T. That's the big famous one that everybody.
Aladdin, Lion King. Those are the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stress you out type games.
Yeah.
A lot of the
magic
whole
carpet.
90s Disney. There was a Disney afternoon pack which like had. Granted, it was cartoons, not movies, but there was like DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. They all had their own game. Like the 90s really fucking capitalized on like, hey, you've got a nice IP here. Let's make this a game.
Just they learned how to print out platformers like nobody's fucking business, and was like, here,
Right. Go rent them. Do you remember the little video store around the corner?
Mhm.
You go get the little tab. You could
Hollywood
rent
Video
games.
or whatever?
I don't know if it was Hollywood. It wasn't like a mainstream one. It
Yeah.
was like a little one, like where the Papa John's is and the Pretzel Factory.
No, we
Behind
had
the
one where
police
Ricardo.
I know the place you're talking
Where
about.
the Dunkin' Donuts is now, next to Ricardo's.
Oh, yeah.
That used to be a movie shop too. I got Back to the Future from there.
I'll have to ask my mom if we
Yeah.
went to that one too. But yeah, oh my god, that was the best. But we rented all kinds of little games like that, all the time.
But like I think to me the drop off with that was probably the last one I remember buying myself was in 2005, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. They still made a Star Wars game that could go with the movie. Like there was Star Wars: Phantom Menace. I played the shit out of. Like I think the game may have been better than the goddamn movie at the time.
Could be.
Because you did a lot of shit on Tatooine. Like there was a lot of side missions where you're still doing things with like all the characters and shit like that. They also came out with a spin-off of Jedi Power Battles.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a good run of games that did translate to from movies. Not so much the other. Final thoughts on video games to visual media.
You will probably hate it every time it happens and cry about it. And maybe I'll watch and change my mind.
We got a bunch coming up because after the success of things like Sonic and Minecraft, they're like, hey, balls to the wall.
Just fucking everything. That's fine. We'll get Grand Theft Auto the movie in 2035.
It's gone
We're
in 60
living
seconds.
in Grand Theft Auto the movie.
Yeah, gone in 60 seconds.
We're living in it.
I do too. I just think that to me
love
that's
that movie.
GTA.
We watched that in Driver's Ed.
Sounds like a terrible film.
Straight up, we watched that and
Hey,
Fast and Furious.
we know you're getting your license. Here's a way to jack cars and race them illegally.
We watched Gone in 60 Seconds, Fast and the Furious, and Joyride.
You should follow up on that teacher, see if they're in jail.
I assume he's dead. It was a guy that like
we could do a whole protocol. On
he
Dead
definitely
teachers?
he ran it privately out of his house. I wouldn't be surprised if he probably cut charges somewhere. I wasn't a girl, so I don't know.
This went a different way.
Oh, we
No,
Well, dark.
I don't know. He was a fine guy, upstanding.
I just stop talking. Just
Too
stop talking.
bad you have a hard stop.
So you've got two different ways here.
How do I
Either
say
he is an innocent guy and you just fucking besmirched him,
Oh.
or he's not an innocent guy and you're
Yeah,
like, oh, he's a
that's
nice
nice
guy.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Well, he's either a piece of
screwed
shit
the
or a
pooch.
good person or somewhere in between.
Yeah, like all humans. Any final thoughts on video games?
Do it like Sonic and do it like the fucking Mortal Kombat.
I do have one last question before we end the show, though. Do you prefer they go the route of live action or animation?
Oh man.
I'll
Depends
give
on
you
the
your example.
game.
Mario Brothers. They did live action, 90s style, And then they've done the animated one where the Minions fucking company went and made a movie, and it seems to do well.
They could do live action with that.
I think they could too. I think animation gave them more flexibility. I don't think you would have got Donkey Kong in a Mario movie if they didn't do animation.
I mean, you could. We got the Hulk in Marvel movies. Why not have Donkey Kong?
Look at Rampage. That's another video game movie.
Like that.
I think it definitely depends on the game in that set. Like, kind of to Corey's point of, like, I don't know, if the characters are going to be hard to get people models of, and you don't want to do that awkward, creepy CGI of, like, what Sonic almost was.
Yeah.
Like,
human teeth.
Yeah. So, like, if they're weird characters, I think
it's weird because
route to go.
I feel like Mario would have been a great live action. Like, could have been a great live action because it's Mario.
Sure.
I felt that Pokemon and Sonic would have failed because they did Detective Pikachu, and that was all the Pokemon were. Yep, that was a movie.
No, I know, but actually, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Reynolds was attached to it.
Yeah.
There's actors that can elevate movies, but the Pokemon could have looked horrifying, like if they tried to make them too realistic, and they get that weird uncanny valley when they come into things like that.
Yeah.
And same with Sonic. Well, actually, Sonic did make the mistake, and then luckily the internet stepped in and went, no, go back and redo that.
Yeah.
And now it's a great franchise. It's just
that's what I'm saying. Look, those. They lucked out, did it all right. Again, Sonic saved itself.
But do you think Pokemon? I know we got Detective Pikachu, which basically said we're going to take the concept of Pokemon and then do our own plot.
Yeah, run it.
Do you think they could do a plot like Pokemon with an Ash and follow him through like the league, like make it a competitive type, like I guess a sports movie in a way?
Probably, but then I'd still assume. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor to movies. I just assume at that point it's got to be cheaper to animate than it would be all the CGI stuff.
Yeah, which at that point they've had 20 different animated releases.
Yeah, that would be crazy trying to do a live action playthrough of like a real game. Like that's.
I think it'd be interesting to like. Well, obviously you can't do all 8 gyms, and you can't do the.
You have to focus on like one gym.
Yeah. Well, yeah, basically, do you come into him at the 8th badge? Like, oh, here's Ash. He's already got the 7th. The 8th is Giovanni, because Giovanni has, like, I assume some kind of backstory. I did pitch on one of my streams that they should do a Pokemon Legends with Giovanni and how he became Giovanni. Call me Nintendo. I have ideas.
There you go.
Because all these other Legends games haven't had a Team Rocket in it, from my understanding. We're dealing with something Rust, the Rust Corporation right now in ZA, but...
I have no idea.
I don't know. That's just kind of my final thoughts on, like, could they do animated versus live action? But that's going to do it for us this week on the Weekly Protocol. Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's up to. Frank Ward, what do you got going on?
Playing games and being here. The games have been moving around and stuff. The schedules are messy. I mean, we did play this past Monday, the Diablo.
Turn and yell at her.
And I think... I think... We're playing tomorrow, playing the Borderlands.
I haven't heard, and I'm not, like, so, I feel bad, but I'm not sad if those 2 nights don't pan out like they should.
See, and that's why I've just moved to this. I'm here for this.
Yeah.
This is the one thing I can say I'm here for and is happening, so.
What you got going on?
Right here is what you're seeing, and other shit, maybe Diablo Monday.
All right.
I think I'm level 11 still.
We're up to 40s.
Fucking damn.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a whole. Yep.
Okay.
He walked in with a 151 level character, whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, Facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions to catch everything we're doing. We're on TikTok now, the BPP official, where you're getting highlights of this and our other projects. I promise, like right now it's probably like weekly protocol heavy, but I promise you, as we start kicking back up Jersey Fanatics for real conversations, I'll start grabbing clips from that are funny, and then push those on the TikTok as well. So you get all our highlights there from our streams and all our projects. Jersey Fanatics should have returned yesterday. We were talking free agency. The depression's over. Well, the depression's still there, but, we gotten past the Dodgers' butt hurt. For Real Conversations or For Real Convos drops tomorrow. We're talking Thanksgiving horror. So third week in a row, or third episode in a row with more horror. I haven't seen any of those movies, so it'll be interesting to know what my take on those. I'm probably going to reference Rubber again. Pokemon, Hyrule Warriors on my either Sunday or Thursday stream. Borderlands is on Fridays. and Diablo is on Mondays unless I get stood up again, and then we're switching the fucking game.
Yeah.
Because I'm really tapped out on that already.
The same.
The current strategy's not working. If you watched this past Monday, Wade played. So that's going to do it for us this week on the Protocol. I've been Chris the Dace Man Dace. He's been Frank Ward. Jesus Christ. You're going to make me have to edit the audio on that one.
Well, that's why I turned away. For what it's worth, I turned away from the mic.
It bounced off. We'll see. She's been Cori.
Bye, guys.
Remember, base the dollars. Stick to the Protocol. We'll see you next time.